Dubbed a panic action game, Sony's latest PS2 offering is a survival horror game, full of powerful weapons, complex puzzles, and gruesome monsters. The developers have been quiet since first announcing the game in March 2000, but have now returned to show off the fruits of their labours. The action takes place in the year 2005 on Christmas Eve, when Red Light, a US Special Espionage Unit, are assigned to investigate Fort Stewart, a secret US military base located at the South Pole. The base's emergency alarm was sounded 3 days previously, and there has been no contact since that time. Unfortunately, the team's vehicle is destroyed in a huge explosion en route, killing most of the personnel and scattering the supplies. You take the role of Dennis Riley, one of the lower-ranking members of Red Light and one of the few survivors of the explosion. You must complete the team's mission at all costs, infiltrating the installation through one of the air ducts and finding out what has gone wrong. Two key features are used to ensure that the title lives up to its claim of panic action. Firstly, you have the Region Action System. This lets you execute certain complex actions when you're in the area that warrants them, like leaping out of the way of a threat and hanging from a ledge by your fingers, with relatively simple button presses and motions of the analog stick. Secondly, there are the panic situations. The intent here is to create a situation where you have to act quickly in a state of considerable fear. Objectives have to be completed quickly, and you aren't given enough time to sit and think things through. As Sony put it, it is not an adventure game. The player should feel like they're on the stage of an action movie. Otherwise, the game resembles other notable titles of the horror genre, such as Resident Evil. Unsurprising considering it is produced by Tokaru Fujiwara, whose previous works include Ghosts and Goblins, Mega Man and Resident Evil. So get ready to join Dennis, along with his companions Roger Grigman and Cindy Tien, in this wonderful horror experience filled with more gore than you could possibly want.